Well, hey everybody, welcome back. Another episode of City Skylines. We're here, we're ready for it, and we're off. This episode, we've got some stuff we got to deal with. Check this out. Landfill. Caught this just in time. But we're going to start having trash pile up. So I'm going to add this nice new landfill here. So that will help our usage until we hit that 5,500 mark where we can get an incinerator. But I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming back. And something else I want to do this episode is go ahead. We've got just enough money. But I want to start working on our public transportation and get some bus systems down. I think that's going to be fun. And start saving up more money. The usual. We've got to do some slight upgrades on power and such. I like doing these things first. If not, I spend the money on the wrong thing, and then that's how you'll hit those spirals of disasters. If you forget power, or all of a sudden you lose water everywhere and you're broke and all that happens, it's not so fun, man. So we've got 10K to make. But while we're waiting, I'm actually going to speed this up a little bit. I know. I want to talk about what I want to do with the bus lines. Now, what I've noticed in this game, and you've probably seen some funny pictures and things like that of just like crazy bus stops. I mean, it seems like they have hundreds of people. Now, in this game, people actually not getting somewhere, it doesn't really hurt so much as like in a SimCity or a game like that. They'll automatically be transported, it feels like. That's not the case with freight and goods and such, so keep that in mind. Because those buses really get packed up, those stops, one thing I found that kind of helps that is make smaller loops or smaller bus lines, but make more of them. That way you get a lot of buses on each line, and if you have a huge line, you're going to have a bunch of people wanting to use it, but the buses are so spread out or all bunched together or something that we're going to do a lot of lines. So I'm going to have like a residential line, 1, 2, I think just 2 residential lines, which will take us from residential to commercial. Same thing here, residential to commercial. And then I want like a transfer line, maybe one line that takes this group to the industrial and another line that takes this group to the industrial. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 lines that will get set up. And I think that's going to work out really, really well for our town. I mean, if you go to it and you look at traffic, our traffic's not that bad. I mean, people are getting places they need to go. But we want this city to thrive on it. I don't know if I'm going to give it free public transportation, but we might do that as well. So they won't need to be stuck in traffic, and they won't need to pay for it. So it all depends on our balance and funds. I think once we expand out here like Chris's idea and get a bunch more industry, once we get that demand, I think that's gonna work out okay. I'm still unsure what I should do with this section. I mean, I kind of like it being a close-up area here. See, now I'm wondering is, I don't have the automatic mod to unfill. This guy's gonna stay full until I actually say unload. Now the thing is do I really want, let's see, each one has 15 garbage trucks. Right now I only have 15 garbage trucks, which I think is good to service the city. If I start to empty this one out a little bit and say put them both at 50-50, I could then start not unfilling this one anymore, or stop the unfilling process and send both of them out, and then I'll have 30 trucks. But I don't think I need the 30 trucks. I think it's just the 15. Plus, once I get the incinerators, I hope to get rid of this guy. Anyway, both the landfills. I usually have no landfills, and for one, you get too many garbage trucks all over the place, and the incinerators come with a lot more garbage trucks. So I think we're doing good. No big complaints. We've got our money, so let's start it out. Oh. While I build up a little bit more funds, see this little heart down here? Oh, kind of by me now. Is you click on this. This is favorites. This is a mod, but it is the mod that I could not believe that you're going to make a game where you simulate every single person and you couldn't favorite somebody. I mean, it was just pretty silly to me. So what I want to try to do is find someone that will be me. Used to be in this house back here. Let's just go find someone random. 1 of 1. Like this shows. Wow, what is all this? I haven't seen. This is all expanded UI. I just did this mod and I haven't even looked at it. So it shows, I guess, from this household area, all the education progress, the happiness, land value progress. It really gives a lot more details. Shows kind of like the health, fire, Good ratings, and it shows all the negatives as well. So it shows everything that's benefiting the value and everything that's going against it. But that's not why we're here. We're here to find somebody. So let's go regular speed. How about the guy with the dog? Let's go pause. Come here, dude. We're gonna go Cedric Richardson. The nice thing is, remember with the cars, with this first person mode, I can click on this and it's boom, first person mode here. And now it's still gonna actually let me rename people, it looks like. Can I? Oh wow, from here. So this is gonna be Monte. I am a well-educated young adult. I reside at the Holly residence. I'm a worker at the firehouse, so that's cool, but I'm going to the pharmacy, so we won't talk about that. Okay, so Monte is now favorited, and I'm gonna hit play. There we go. Now we are first person mode of Monte. We're me now, walking through the town, and what's great is you click on this little heart, boom! You can see me all the time. Well, even once I get to the destination, I can track me. It's got great information. It shows my health, well-being, my education. It shows where I'm going, but it also shows my family. So I've got Elizabeth Richardson, which that's actually funny, kind of close. Is this now? Let's see, and Leighton Richardson. Yeah, this is, I guess, is this my house? Is this, no, the Holly residence. Yes, this is my house, so this is cool. So, Monte Villa, how about that? We'll do that. Isn't that the Sims? And then you saw the name actually changed here. Very cool. So, nicely made mod. I'm really impressed with this. So I'm going to go ahead and favorite Elizabeth and Leighton, and we'll get them renamed. We'll find out who's who. Like who is, oh, let's go, just more information. I can see that this is a senior. So this is, we'll go, since I'm a young adult, and then this is the other senior. So I guess these are my parents. They're visiting Drugstore 2.0. He's a little bit more ahead of the times than me. But we'll get these renamed. This will be Mama Monte and Papa Monte. And they're seniors. We'll see how much longer they have with us. They're unemployed. Probably some of the original founders of the town. Or I maybe moved them over here once I got all settled. So the favorites, how cool is that? Take advantage of it. Download the mod. It's in my collections. Usually the mods that I test, if it's not in the collections, give me a shout out. I've got a little Monte's treasure box for all the mods that I like. But here we go. Let's get this public transportation going. Gotta get it going. And like I said, let's get maybe one right in front of the high school too. We'll do a line here, stop here. I like to put the stop kind of by the crosswalk, so like these people over here, if I put the stop, say, on this side of the road, unless I put a passenger overpass, they're gonna have to go all the way down, cross, and then go across, right? Making it more realistic. Bus stops in real life are usually pretty close to an intersection. So this is going to be the guy who's going to hit up our industry. So I'm going to do every other one here, and we'll hit up this back section. We'll do a stop right here, one here, and then we're going to head back and see, pretty small loop. Alright, so where is this guy? Alright, he's going to start pumping out buses. What we could do here, click on this bus. I'm going to go modify bus line 1. We're going to go industry loop. Okay, loop 1. And enter. Then I'm going to go line color. Come here, come here. And let's go with, let's go, don't make me pause. Alright, pause real quick. We'll go red. Okay. So now the buses turn red. I love how the lines actually change and the bus color changes. So those buses are looking nice too. So one line down, and we got more to do. We got more to do. This one's going to be our loop. I'm going to connect it to this line because I like having my bus lines connected to each other. This is going to be this residential area. Put a line here. Put one right by that intersection. Maybe another one right here. One right here, and finish it off. Okay, so there's one. So now what's nice is these guys can actually go residential and hit up this stop right here, hop on the red line and go to work. So these guys and these guys are all pretty much covered for work. Also, these guys could hop on this stop and go through the residential and hit up this. But honestly, I don't think they would because it's faster to get to some other commercial than this. But who knows? They like variety. Sometimes they want to take the bus and go somewhere different. Now let's do another guy over here. I'm going to do a stop here. We'll do one right at this roundabout. And maybe, let's see. Right here, okay, I gotta remember. Here I'm gonna do a stop here, but I want to put a pedestrian path across so these guys can all get to it. And let's see, another one by this intersection. What's the deal here? Ooh, accidental one-way road. Yep. Let's see if I can upgrade this the other way. Aha, love it, love it, love it. Don't have to delete it. Don't have to get rid of those houses. And let's go back. Just re-click on this and boom, back to work. There. Put one here. Put one here. And reconnect. Let's see. There will be our cross section. And here. Now, gotta make this, make some sense out of this. Alright, line 2, modify line. You will be, I don't know, let's go with a yellow. And, whoa, that's an ugly yellow, but it'll work. So let's go lines. What do we got so far? Got a red line, got a yellow line, got a blue line, and then we need something over here. Our cut across will be here. There it was, okay. It's kind of close to that edge of circle you get to create a line. So you can actually create a line on the same spot. Sometimes it's easier just not to get lost up in all that. This guy I'm going to put a stop. I don't know if I want to go too far in this place. It's kind of a wasted loop. Make these guys maybe put a parking lot. Ah, you know I haven't messed with the parking lots. So they could maybe drive to like a little carpool spot and then head out. I like that idea. Yeah, that'll work. So this will be a little roundabout here. Should I even hit this up? No. This is strictly for work. He's going to connect here. We'll add some lines in here, here, and here. Okay? And then he's just going to come right back, close that loop off. Cool. So quickly back to the stop. Catch these buses coming out is the best bet for... Where are the buses? There they are. Right when this first one comes out, go ahead and click on them. Pause. Modify line. Let's go... What do you think? Green? Let's go green. We gonna go green. Oh... Alright, there we go. So not only do the buses show up, here's what's really cool. Let's go bus lines. Even the people are the color line that they're going to ride. So you can look at these mixed spots, like this guy, and see, okay, good. There's people waiting for the red line, there's people waiting for the yellow line. And with all the new information, we can click on someone and we can go, okay, this guy is actually going to the high school. So he's getting on the bus to go from here to here. That's true high school laziness right there. Wow, that is funny. Look at this. So we can actually go first person. Actually watch this guy wait for the bus. These guys are doing some breakdancing or something crazy. So doing the robot. Probably doing a little skateboard flip. And keep in mind, this game wasn't actually made with a first-person mode in it, so this is actually all outside-the-box stuff. So the fact that it looks as good as it does is pretty impressive. So I think we've done pretty well. We almost hit this 55 mark. I think I want to hit that before the end. We're going 65. Yes, yes, yes. We'll hit that this episode. We already have 30K in the bank. We're making good money. This is going to be good. We're going to be able to get our incinerators right away. Empty this guy out as soon as the incinerator starts up. And we're going to be in business. We're going to be good. We're going to be good. Now, I'm curious. Now, the first set of expansion, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be about 60K to get this bridge over here, this highway. Or I could go simple and just do a simple bridge, a 2-laner, and maybe start a little bit of industry here, Maybe that forestry industry? When do I get my trains? Let's check that milestone. Taxation Metro. We get Metro. Okay. That's good news, because maybe we can do a Metro setup. That's pretty expensive on the public transportation. We already have these buses going. So let's go on a ride on the bus line. We are en route. This is bus line 2. I actually feel like you can actually see the, what do you call them? The little side mirrors up in front of us. We're truly like in the bus. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, we got 44 more people coming in. We only need 70 more, 30 more. No, 32. Let's round. There's the little front of the bus. How cool. We are going full speed, so let's go ahead and get out of this. Wham, animate me back to where we started. Yeah, 17 more people. Oh man, this is too cool. Too cool. I am going to take a little bit of break after this episode. Let those comments come in. Post. Here we go. Congratulations. We're a big town. Thank you for telling me that. Big to do. Make sure you guys post if you want to be in the game. If you want to be in the game, say, Monte, put me in Montezuma or whatever. I will favorite you. Maybe take a preference. It's going to be hard to continually like figure out what house you're in and stuff like that. Like if you say, oh, I want to be in a low residential or something like that. Can't really control that, but we can track how you guys go. Maybe let me know. I'll try to pick like a young adult so we actually follow you a little bit. I won't give you guys a senior and you guys live a week in my game and then you're dead. So hit me up. This is, I think, a really cool mod. It's going to add, you know, a little bit more fun in the commentary and all that. But we now have money for the big time incineration plant. So let's get this guy going. I'm going to go ahead and put it right next to this one. We're going to go ahead and cancel this out. I'm going to click on this guy and we're going to say start unloading all your trash. I'm going to let it fully unload and then I'm going to delete it. And then as soon as that one's done, I'm going to tell this one completely unload and then delete it. Oh, you know what? 19% full? I'm going to tell it to empty now. Here's why. This guy's already going to pump out 27 garbage trucks. So I was going to have 27 plus 15, whatever that number is. I was going to have all those garbage trucks out there. Now, both of these guys are concentrating on putting the trash in the incinerator. Let's make sure we have a good balance, though. So garbage production 114 and our incinerator capacity is only 48k. We're going to have to do this. Boom. 2 incinerators. Now with that, we're going to have about a, what? 96, 115. Now let me show you how to fix that. There's multiple things we could do here. We could go to our budget and we could up our trash, which, you know, I'm going to go that direction. Let's go 130%. And keep an eye on this. I can probably keep both up at the same time. Let's go trash. Now check it out. The capacity went up to 116k. What happened was when I put that budget up, if we look at our incinerator, we now have 33 garbage trucks. So the garbage truck limit is not based on the building. It's actually based on the budget. So keep that in mind. That's the tip of the episode. We got public transportation. We're going to be favoriting people. This is going to be really, really fun. And I'll see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching. I'm going to let the comments build up on this one. I've got some train fever coming up. I've got a first time I'm going to be doing an interview with a developer. That's going to be a lot of fun from Firefly Studios for the new the new classic, basically a Steam version of Space Colony. I think that's going to be pretty fun. I just got the beta, started playing it. It is available on GOG, the HD version, but the Steam version is going to have some more campaigns. It's going to have the workshop, which that's what it's about nowadays, is the workshop. You're going to be able to make custom campaigns and maps and all kinds of cool stuff. It's an old, like 90, or I think it came out in about 2003, or maybe that's when it was remastered. So it's an over 10-year-old game. It's a classic, but it's coming out again in April 30th. So that's going to be my time with that. If you guys do have questions for a developer and you'd like me to ask them, definitely post those comments below in this video as well. I would love to get my viewer comments and questions over to the developer as well. You know, normally I like to just play games and kind of do some training videos and stuff like that, but I think this is a great opportunity, something a little bit different for me to do, actually interviews and interact directly with the game makers. So it's a lot of fun, really, really cool. So I appreciate the opportunity. And again, that opportunity happened because of you guys subscribing and watching and supporting the site. So again, thank you very, very much. And before I go, Nathan, I'm sorry I didn't get to show off your Rio map. You've been asking me about it, but I would recommend it. I am going to post the link down below. I will show some screenshots after the video of it. But hopefully, eventually, what I want to do is make a viewers episode of Skylines where I show off you guys' creations. So you can either hit me up in the comments below or email me, monterricogaming@hotmail, and send me some pictures or send me links to your videos and stuff like that. And again, time is limited, so I can't always get to them really, really quick, but I will get to what I can and maybe make an episode where I show off you guys' content and stuff like that. So I think that'd be fun and kind of a way that I can kind of give back to you guys as well. So again, thanks for watching. See you next time.